Hello, my name is RinaroxXx, and I am here to just talk about whatever I wanted to and tell you what's on my mind. And what's on my mind today is men. What happened to men in the old days? I mean, they used to open doors for girls, and I don't know what my mother and her crowd did back in the 60s and stuff, with their burning bras and all that other kind of stuff. I had no part of it, and I prefer to be taken care of. I'd like to have a guy that, will open doors for me and take care of me and treat me like his princess and, be my best friend and all that kind of stuff. But guys don't do that anymore. Guys like to play games, and they like to, they like to have a girl over here and a girl over there. Just think of them all playing sailor or something. I don't know. But, I tell you what. Sometimes, you just got to just say forget it. I mean, everybody thinks that they're supposed to have a partner. Or they're supposed to have somebody. Well, that somebody will come through when, but it's kind of, difficult. I mean, I think that people today, women today, need to put themselves first, because putting their men first and doing everything for them and being devoted to them doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean a thing at all. I mean, if you want devotion, make them earn your time. I mean, you are a person. And it's taken me a really long time to get through all this stuff and really understand that. But a guy will stay with you as long as you can, serve his needs and all this other kind of stuff. But when something better comes along, he's going to dump you. He's going to set you out in the cold. Because most men today ain't nothing but a bunch of, opportunistic, like gold diggers. They call us gold diggers. Ha! We learn it from them. And sometimes, we need to be more of a gold digger because of the fact we are worth it. We don't deserve to be hit. We don't deserve to be slapped around. We don't deserve to be talked about like crap. We don't deserve to be lied about. I know from experience that, somebody that's supposed to love you could be sitting here blowing smoke one way up your butt, but they're telling everybody else a totally complete different story. They're making you sound like you're like Medusa, maybe? I don't know. But pretty bad, And it's not like that. And it should never be like that. We all have feelings and we all have heart, you know what I mean? And people don't deserve to be able to access that and tear it up just like that, because it's your heart. I consider tears this, blood from the soul, okay? When a person cries and they're really crying, that's their soul hurting. And most people, they don't even care. To them, it's all fun and games, and it's a joke and it's a laugh. But it's not. It's not that way. It's not funny. So guys out there too, girls will treat you like that too. So it's a two-way street. I do have to admit that it really is a two-way street. There are guys out there that do the same thing girls do, but it seems like I keep getting caught up with the guys that do. And I consider myself to be a pretty talented person and everything. I have a lot of different skills and talents, and I'm pretty smart. And I'm not trying to blow my own whistle or anything like that and like toot my own horn. But what I'm tired of is me not using my abilities and putting all my energy and everything on helping somebody else with their abilities, and they don't give a fuck. Excuse my French, I don't mean it like that. It's true. If I had put half the energy into me and my things, I would be so rich right now. I would be a star. I would be everything, But instead, I always put the interest of others in front of me. Even friends. And I found out a lot of these friends are like frenemies. I don't have hardly any friends. I could probably count every true friend I have on one hand, if not on one finger. But, and the rest of them are just here because what I can do for them and what they can get from me, or I don't know. I don't understand it anymore. I'm 50 years old. I turned 50 years March 4th of this year. My birthday is March 4th, 1968. And thank you. I don't look it. And it's not, no, I haven't had a facelift, nothing like that. And the only aging I've got is for men. If it hadn't been for men, I'd probably look 20 years younger. Gee. But, I thought that, I had to have this significant other person in my life to complete me. But you don't have to have another person to complete you. You are complete on your own. I mean, focus on what you've got inside. Focus on your heart. Focus on what you believe, your beliefs. Don't let anybody change what you believe. Don't let anybody change your heart. You just stay you. Stay you. Don't change for nobody. Because then all it means is that they want somebody that's not you. And if you can't be yourself, you're never going to be happy. And so you just got to stay true to yourself. To thine own self be true. And that's true. And I know a lot of times a lot of us feel insignificant and everything like that. And, a lot of times we find these guys out there that they seem so sweet and they're so heartbreaking because they have these eloquent little tales to tell of how their, lives have been destroyed by this, that, and the other. And it's everybody's fault but them. It's poor little them. And a lot of us have this codependency thing, and so we start feeling, well, hey, maybe if I can make this person's better and fix this person's life, then that makes me a better person. You're already a good Somebody must have slammed your ego hard in the past, but if you do the right thing for the right reasons and you take care of the right things and you don't steal, you don't lie, and you try to be as honest and as true as you can be, then you're not a bad person. You don't have to fix yourself. You just need to get your chain of thinking just a little bit changed. You know what I mean? You got to get rid of the stinking thinking. I think that's how they call it, stinking thinking. Yeah, you need to get off the stinking thinking, and you need to get off being stuck on stupid. Yeah, I went with stupid a lot. Nah, not never again. But anyways, I am 50 years old. I am single, and I have a lot to say. And I love music, so sometimes it's going to be about music. Sometimes it's going to be about current events. Sometimes it could be about... Well, one thing that's on my mind right now is the West Memphis 3. Those 3 boys had 20 years of their lives taken away from them for something they did not do. They were released, yes, but they were released on a pardon. Those charges were not squashed. They can't sue the state for them. And that was all conditions of their release for something they never even did. And I don't think that's fair. And so that's an issue I have on my mind right now, and it's really, really bothering me. And there's a lot of issues that I've got going on in my mind and stuff like that. Some of them have to do with religion. Some of them have to do with, I don't know, crazy families and crazy people and people that don't know how to drive right and people that just don't care about anybody but themselves and take advantage of other people. One of these days it may be about how to clean your cat with that dry shampoo so they don't stink up your house, because cats get kind of a smell sometimes. And it could be about how to fix your computer. Insert new RAM, put in a new hard drive, load an operating system or whatever. Because I'm a multi-talented little girl. Not a little girl, I'm an old lady now. I've even got a grandkid. But that's another story. That's another thing. And the way I feel right now, I'm either going to be a millionaire or I'm going to find a millionaire, okay? Because I feel like I deserve it. I want to see the world. I have dreams. And I'm going to make my dreams come true for once. I mean, I've tried to help everybody else make their dreams come true. But when it came to me, everybody was like it's not important, or they just brush me off and everything like that. They don't listen. I mean, because I'm always playing and I talk. But to me, that's the irony of it. And I mean, it's not exactly funny to me. It's funny to a lot of people, but actually, that's just a way for me to say how I feel without, being aggressive, passive aggressive. It's kind of being assertive in a quiet way, And my life has been a really, really, really wild life. I've learned a lot of things. I've done a lot of things, and I hope that y'all will take an interest in my show and everything like that. Sometimes it's going to be music, sometimes it'll be local bands, sometimes it'll be just like new songs by older bands, or it could be a lot of things. It could be a critique of a movie, but I hope you can be interested in it, and I hope that you take the time to, check me out and see what I'm all about. And I want everybody to take care of themselves, keep an open mind, don't be a hypocrite, don't be racist, don't be a hypocrite, accept everybody for who they are, but do not, go overboard and just take them, at face worth, because true friendship is something that takes time, and you can't rush into anything. Relationships, friendships, anything. You can't rush into it. You've got to take your time, and you got to kind of smell the roses a little bit and see exactly what you want to do and where you're going to go with everything. And I feel like I want to go to the top. Not be on top. Shut up! That I've taken, in the past couple of years, I've gotten really interested in Asian history and actually world history and stuff. And there's so many things that are remarkable, like the Ellora Caves in India, and the fact that Chinese have culture since 5000 BC. And I'm talking toilet paper and crap. Clothes that they were wearing before Christ was born, they didn't hit up until the 16th, 17th century in Europe. Talk about slow fashion sense. But, yeah. Thumbs up to all you Asian people out there with class. And thumbs up to everybody out there. And, remember, this is the way it is. It's not about class. It's not about color. It's about who you are and what you give. What you give back to this world. Everybody needs to give something back to this world. Even if it means cutting out aerosol deodorants, changing, trash habits, even trying to do a little bit of, I guess you could say recycling. And, we waste more stuff than any other people's ever. Think about the CERN, Hadron Collider? They didn't open up a portal up in the sky and stuff. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling what they're doing here. What's his name? Stephen Hawkins, I think his name is. The gentleman that was in the chair all of his life that died recently. He said that what they're creating is a massive black hole. We're just going to pull us into it. So why should we be worrying about Nibiru when we're fixing to be going to black hole? Oh my... That's my cat. She's playing for you. She's an awesome pianist. Check her out. She's a maestro. There you go, maestro. Can you see? Can we see you? There she is. Miss Maestro Piano. Well, she's quit playing for the day. Well, anyways, I hope that you will come back, watch my show. And any of your suggestions, questions, anything like that, I'm happy to get them. And I hope that y'all like it and find it interesting. And I don't know, come back and see me. Have a nice day, everybody. Thank you.